Right, let's do a little warm up.
Sounds all right.
Just got to get the old vocal cords going, mate.
I'm recording that. I could put that at the start.
You could. Just going to get the vocal cords going because we need to do this podcast with a nice, big, booming voice. Right. Are we ready?
Oh, yes.
If you enjoy the stench of stagnant beer stains on a grubby 70s carpet whilst watching peasants queuing up to play a crappy maze game called Pac-Man, well, you've come to the right place. This is the 10 Pence Arcade Podcast. I'm Alex Crowley, and joining me today is my co-host on his last life, the biscuit maze muncher, Mr. Shaun Holly.
All right, mate. How you doing? You're right.
What a month, eh?
Yeah.
What a month.
We've both had a bit of a month.
It's been up and down, up and down. It's been good, it's been bad. It's been good, it's been bad.
Yeah. Shall we go into a little bit of detail?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not, mate? Well, my voices
have go first?
Both our voices have gone.
Let's keep it upbeat to begin with, right?
Yes,
So let's talk about what we both went to, which was Bonehead's meet.
Yes, that was great, weren't it?
Oh.
Seems like a long time ago now, but it was. Yeah, it's about a month ago because we've delayed a week, and we'll obviously explain what is going on with that.
Yes. Big news, guys. No, not really. But yeah, no, we went to Bonehead's meet, aka Steve, well known in the community, great guy. He's got an amazing arcade collection. And yeah, he hosted an event that was probably one of the biggest I've been to, actually. It was a good attendance, lots of people, good laughs, and just so many great games to play. I mean, I played Food Fight. We had a good little competition on Food Fight. I love that game. I've still got my Food Fight in here, but it's not working. Hopefully by the end of this month, that will be working. I played Track and Field, and I thrashed my good friend Dave, Retro Dave Nintendo. Always good to thrash Dave at TNF. And I played a bit of Ice Cold Beer. I still think it's a bit of a novelty game. Ice Cold Beer, it's all right for one game, then I'm kind of bored of it. But yeah, it's a cool electromechanical game, I guess. What else we played? Mad Planets. That's a cool game, isn't it? Do you like Mad Planets, Shaun?
I do, yeah. I got a bit of nostalgia for the Commodore 64 version.
Really? I didn't know it was on the Commodore 64.
It was called Crazy Comets, so it was kind of a kind of a rip-off, but it was really well done. Really good music by Rob Hubbard. Do you remember him? Excellent music. And I can't remember if they did the spin thing. I don't think they did.
Probably not.
But that's where I first saw it. And then when I saw it in the arcade, we're like, the proper controls, like blew my mind, my tiny little mind. It's gone.
I'll have to look to see if that's on the ZX Spectrum. It's probably called Insane Planets or something, isn't it? Yeah. No, great games. He's got a lovely vector row as well. Did you play any of his vector games, Shaun? He's got colour vectors, isn't he? He's got Quantum, Major Havoc.
Yes.
Space Duel.
I did try Major Havoc with that roller. Makes it a different game, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just? I've been chatting to my good friend Shaun Farragon, who designed the Lunar Lander and Battlezone controller for the Vectrex, and I've said that's got to be your next controller, a Major Havoc controller for the Vectrex. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Very cool. But the highlight for me actually was the ball strength game. Did you play that, Shaun?
No.
You didn't?
No, I stayed off of that, yeah.
Why is that then, Shaun?
Because I don't want to show myself up.
Really? I've seen that tin of spinach stuck in your pocket.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon you've got a bit of a Popeye side to you we haven't seen yet. You should have had a go.
I did see it, but no, I thought, no, leave it.
So this is kind of like those old school. It's not electromechanical. It's just a spring basically inside a machine and a dial, and you've got this bull's head and its horns. And if you push, you've got to push the horns together, and the needle goes up, and then it gives you a rating, doesn't it, of how strong you are. But yeah, my days of doing things like that are way gone. Since I broke my arms are not as strong as they used to be, but it was good fun. It was good fun watching people go up to that game, because it all got very competitive after a few beers, as you can imagine, Shaun. But yeah, it was a great weekend. Really enjoyed that. Was there any highlights for you, Shaun?
Well, I did play. I'm into my pinballs at the minute, so I played a lot of the pinballs. But me and Tony DJ Rouge were playing with Max, like Ollie Alpha One's son.
Yes.
And he's really good. He's really competitive, really good. So we were playing like Fishtails and Tron and Spider-Man. I might have got
Star Wars.
Yeah, I might have got the wrong venue here because I'm thinking of playing Blackpool as well.
I think you are.
Yeah, but yeah, loads of pins anyway. So, and I played a bit of Commando.
Nice.
Which is nice on a big Goliath screen. With Phil Burton, so and what else? Obviously the Mad Planets, but it's just nice being there chatting, isn't it? It really
There's
is.
a lot of chat going on, a lot of crisp and biscuit eating.
Yes,
everyone brings crisps and biscuits, don't they? I did make some sausage rolls. They went down really well. Did you have one?
Yes, they're very nice.
My Marmite sausage rolls.
Yeah, they were excellent. Them, yeah.
Oh, really nice, yeah. No, it was a great weekend, and good to see everyone, and thanks for Steve for organising that. Always a good crack. Really, really cool. What else is there? Well,
been down to London here, mate, say? Oh, yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Been down to London. My son came off his bike on his way to work. He had quite a nasty accident, actually. I don't know what bone it is. It wasn't his collarbone, but it was his shoulder, like his shoulder bone, really, I guess. But it torn all his ligaments, muscles off the bone. So I was going down to London a lot to see him, making sure he was all right. And it was obviously his birthday as well. It all happened sort of a day before his birthday. So he was a bit gutted about it. And in the meantime, Nush wasn't very well either. My partner wasn't well, and I had to take her to hospital a few times. And amongst all of that, a Mini that I bought her 5 months ago decided to die on us, and we've had to scrap that. That lasted 5 months. I paid $4,000 for that, and the engine just blew the crank, and there was oil everywhere. So we had to scrap that. That was a total waste of money.
Is it not under warranty or anything?
No, it didn't have a warranty. Loads of mistakes made buying it. As you do with any vehicle, you never know what to buy. I mean, I've spent $2,500 on my van last month, just getting that through the MOT, because the bloke cut the DPF filter out. Now, I wouldn't know anything about that. But apparently, he cut it out. It's quite an expensive job to do, and if it goes wrong, they just cut it out. But and they probably get a dodgy MOT. That's probably what he did. But I don't want all of that. I want it all legit on the road. So when I took it to my garage, they said we're going to have to put all that back. So it ended up costing me $2,500 to get that through the MOT, and it still doesn't feel right. So much going on, and because Nush lost her car, we were kind of stuck for a week. Couldn't get anywhere. And there was a lot going on. So I've had a bit of a nightmare with that. That's really why we're delayed, because I've just had so much going on, really. Life gets in the way, as they say, And then I was planning to I did go to Spain. I ended up going to Spain to see my brother. I took my son with me because he needed a break. But I nearly called that off because because Nush wasn't that well and she didn't have a car. I didn't want to leave her the whole weekend without a car, but she got better towards the end of the week, thank God, and that was all good. So I did manage to get to Spain. Got a very cheap flight, Shaun. 35 quid to fly out to Malaga and see my brother. He lives about an hour away from Malaga, right up in the mountains. Beautiful place, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. But it was nice. It was a nice 26 degrees. Went in the pool, just chilled just for a couple of days and came back. It was really just to bond a bit with my boy after his accident. I think he needed that, so that was a nice break. And yeah, it was a good weekend after a really crappy month,
Oh dear.
Yeah, I see you went to Blackpool, mate.
Yeah, I went to Play Expo Blackpool. Torrential rain, a really horizontal rain and high winds. I thought no one's going to come to this, and it was packed. It was really busy, and I went to the Jeff Minter talk as well, which was really interesting about his whole history.
Yeah.
Even if you're not into Jeff Minter, it was a really, really like rags to riches story. How he started off in his little bedroom, like bedrooms to billions, like famous saying, and he sort of made it into this. He's really into his light synths. He mentioned them quite a lot. So he's mentioned like Colour Space and
yeah,
all them original ones. And I had one on a Commodore 64. So every game he's doing now is going to incorporate some of that light synth kind of thing. But yeah, he was really good, and also
he's a lovely bloke. I've met him about 3 times. I've met him, and he always comes up and says hello.
Yeah,
and I loved his latest game, the iRobot remake. That was awesome.
Yeah,
yeah.
What else did I do? I met Ponder. You know the guy Ponder who put a massive score in Copper Robo.
Oh yeah,
I recognised him. So I've seen him at a few events. I thought, so you're Ponder.
Right.
So he showed me how to play Sinistar because I've been playing it all wrong.
Right, and how do you play it, Shaun?
Right, you get your first...
With a joystick and one button.
No, 2 buttons. But you got to build up your little mine counter first by shooting the asteroids, and they drop little rocks, little pixels, and you pick them up. And you've got to pick them all up before the Sinistar is formed. And the Sinistar is formed by collecting little bits that you don't collect. Like the little tiny dots. They're only like about a pixel wide. And, and I think if the Sinistar gets created first, it's really, really hard to dodge him. So you've got to make sure you have 12 minimum bombs to kill him.
Right. Can you have a lot more than that?
Yeah, Ponder says you need 15 really, just to be safe. And when he comes on the screen, as long as he's on the screen, you just spam the bomb button, just spam it, and they home in on him. So you can kill him.
You don't have to aim them at them.
No.
Yeah.
See, all this stuff I didn't know, so it makes it an entirely different game.
And did you manage to kill the boss?
Yes, I got the first one. I got nowhere near the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I killed the first Sinistar, but it sort of ramps up in difficulty. But you get to learn to use the map as well, because there's little coloured little dots are the bad guys on the map that will home in and kill you. The grey dots, and everything else is just like spy ship sighted and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you shoot all that lot.
Yeah, we did have it. We had it at the Arcade Archive. I spent a bit of time with it, but I never managed to gel with it. And maybe that's the reason why I couldn't work out how to kill that first boss. I mean, people do rave about it. It is one of those kind of Marmite games, I mean, a lot of Williams games are quite hard anyway, but a lot of people say with Defenders hard, but I found Sinistar even harder.
Yeah, it is. It is quite hard. And I got to do the after party, so I played a load of pinballs. But King Kong Myth of Terror Island is an excellent pinball, really good. So I played a lot of that.
Yeah.
And
Did you see anyone else? You see Vic up there? Was he up there?
Yeah, Vic was up there. I had a conversation with him. There's
Good.
some big news in his life. I don't know if he wants us to mention it. If he wants us to mention it, he can let us know. But yeah, there's some big news in his life. So.
Oh wow! I'll have to have a chat. I haven't seen or heard from him in ages. What's happening, Vic?
Yeah, let us know,
We can
mate.
chat, dude. I was going to come up and see you.
Go on.
I was going to ask you. Did you see the Vectrex Mini up there at all?
No, I didn't.
Have I got a different event? I'm sure the Vectrex Mini was at the Blackpool, wasn't it?
It could have been. I didn't see it.
You didn't go up to the Vectrex stall?
No, I didn't see a Vectrex store in Blackpool.
Oh, really? Well, maybe I got something wrong then. I'm sure it was, because Vic said he saw it and he liked it.
I must have been there then. I must have missed it.
Yeah, must have missed it.
Thing with that is you're just chatting to so many people. Just because I have my 10p t-shirt on and loads of people were coming up and they knew me from the past. So I was just losing my voice in the end because I love it, like people coming up and saying, how you doing, I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
Because I've been to all these events and they remember me, and then all the like the podcast and the YouTube.
I suppose do you walk around just talking so people can recognise your voice? Because they don't recognise your face, do they? Because no one sees your face. But they recognise your voice, obviously, from the podcast.
Well,
so you get a lot. People turn around, it's Mr. Holly.
They recognise it from the YouTube, don't they?
Oh, yeah, of course you've got a YouTube channel. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah. It's a bit redundant at the moment, though, Shaun, isn't it?
It is.
You need to put some more vids up.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Right. A bit of concerning news. This is one of the reasons why we've delayed this a week. Jan, on Monday night, thought she was having a deep vein thrombosis. She's got all the symptoms, like pain in the leg, pain in the calf, so we called 111 and they said get to A&E immediately. I said right, so we got to A&E. Big massive wait. But the first bit they did the ECG. So they did the ECG really quick, and they come back, said right, your ECG's okay, so we don't think it's preliminary. We don't think there's a blockage. Because you get a blockage with a deep vein thing, don't you? So then we had to wait. So Jan she was there with her mum because I was stuck at work, and by Monday night she'd come out and they said, yeah, it's fine, you're clear, brilliant.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, so by Tuesday, what we're recording now, by Tuesday night, she was feeling really rough, like Tuesday midnight. She said, I think I'm having a heart attack. I think I'm like proper panicky. Jeez. And I would advise anybody, whoever feels that way, don't just shake it off, get it checked out. So she went to A&E, and we was in there, and they did a quick ECG test, and that was fine. And they said they took some bloods, and that took hours to come back. So it was like 3 hours in A&E. And then they said, right, we need to do, what else was it? It was, well, in the end, they checked her lungs, her heart, were all good. She had an X-ray as well, which had to wait for ages in this room. And then she went up to this other room, and they said, right, you've just got to wait for the X-ray. Then you've got an all clear, and we can go. And there's nobody there. Like, she got to 4:00 and said, I'm going to go home and get a couple of hours and come back because there's no signal in the hospital. So get outside the hospital and call me if you need me. And she wasn't calling. So I went back, and she says they haven't seen me yet, and it's 8 a.m. She says the hospital, it like shuts down at night. There's no one there. You can't get hold of anybody. So this department, which was for the X-ray, just wasn't operational until 8 a.m. in the morning, till the staff come in.
She's just gone home.
No, she's with my son because he came as well. So he kept her company. It was brilliant, keeping her company. I had a few hours kip thinking it was going to be 2 hours kip, and it was 4 hours, and she hadn't contacted me. So eventually she said, yeah, it's I'm going in now. It's like 8. There were no staff all night, and then they came in. They were supposed to come in at 7 a.m. the doctor, and he didn't. So the doctor came in at 8 a.m. and that's then when they started treating people. But she said you could have said that there was no movement in this ward. We could have gone home and come back at 7 a.m. No one said. So there's other people waiting. When the stuff got back there, she's in and out.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just bad communication, mate. I mean, Nush was in there quite late as well, and I stayed up quite late waiting for her to go and pick her up. And in the end, she just said no. They come out eventually and said to her, look, you might not get seen for another couple of hours. Why don't you just go home and come back in the morning? That's what she did. There's no point in staying there all night, is there? So, yeah, I know, it's just bad communication. But she's all right now, is she?
Yeah, she feels, like you must... What they've said, it was gastric distress and anxiety that's caused it. But she's also got, like, a pain in her calf and a numb foot. She says, what about that? She says, we need to go and see your GP for that. We've done what we can here. Go and book a GP thing. So she's got that, but she says it's a big relief. So anything like that, you must go, even if it's just, you just think she says, like, I feel guilty. It wasn't anything serious, but yeah, I suppose it
well, you just got to go. Just got to go. It
could have been. It could have been.
You have to go and get it.
You just need to sort your leg out on that. And eventually she got home at 10 o'clock this morning as we record this. So I could have another sleep. So I'm fine now. But
yeah. Well, I wish her all the best, mate. And I hope things get better for her.
Yeah, it's a bad one, but I think she feels relieved that it's not a DVT, as they call it.
Yeah.
And the heart's healthy and lungs are healthy, so it was just that
good
anxiety, bless her.
Yeah. Well, on a lighter note, you've been to see a band, haven't you? What's that? Eat Static 90s techno band?
Yay! Just going back to Bonehead's meet, right?
Yeah.
Did Ollie find, or did I dream it, a Boggy 84 PCB?
I don't know.
I think he did, in that stash he was selling.
Is this a game we've played, or...?
Yeah, me and Vic played it. He loved it.
Did he?
No.
I've never heard of it.
He tore it to pieces.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, so Arcade Club Blackpool, I went on that same weekend of the Blackpool Hurricane weekend, as they call it. I played Ketsui, which is to shoot 'em up. And then the pins were empty on the top floor. So I played the new Elvira's House of Horror, Jurassic Park, and Uncanny X-Men. To my heart's content, there was only a couple of people on the floor near the bar area, really. Yeah, it was great. And Eat Static is a 90s band that was a spin-off from the Osric Tentacles. That might mean something to somebody.
Osric Tentacles, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, this was a spin-off band, and they're still going strong. It's just one guy now. And that was really good in Milton Keynes. So I've been up and down the country. So I went to Milton Keynes with and met my 3 mates there, and had a good do there. And that's it. I've been very busy. So ups and downs there in life, as we say.
Ups and downs, yeah. Life wouldn't be life without an up and a down.
When life gives you lemons, make cheesecake. Is that right?
No.
Oh well.
Ollie, Alpha One,
yes,
has got his Azterac working. Have you heard of Azterac, Shaun?
Yeah, I played it in emulation, but I saw it somewhere.
Oh, that's not the same, is it?
I saw it somewhere. I think it could have been Galloping Ghost.
It's a very, very rare Centauri game from 1983. It's got a weird bubble-like bezel, like a globe, like half a glass globe that kind of gives a different perspective on the graphics. I mean, I haven't seen it in the flesh. I've just seen videos of him playing it and getting up and running. But it looks really unusual, and he's invited me down to go and do a video on it, which I'm really looking forward to, because I don't think there's that many videos of the game on YouTube. It's such a rare game, so I'm really looking forward to going down there and playing that. It looks very unusual. I don't know if it's a good game or not. He seems to think, Tony Temple thinks it's a great game, so it must be good. So yeah, we've got something coming up in 2026. This was announced last week, wasn't it? Yeah. By Russ, Retro Russ. It is a Kong-off, UK Kong-off at the Arcade Club Bury. Dates yet to be confirmed. Is that correct?
But now, since you did that flyer, it's confirmed as Sunday, May the 3rd, 2026. Put that in your dairies, boys. Put it in your dairies where you get your milk from. It's Sunday, May the 3rd, 2026. I'm going. I'm not very good at Kong. I'm not fond of the game, to be honest. I think Donkey Kong 3 is the best in the series.
I like all of them for what they are, and they're all superb games. But I'm going to go up there. I'm not great. I think my highest score on Donkey Kong is about 160,000, something like that. My scores on Donkey Kong 3 and Junior are a lot higher. I can get 200,000 on Junior and 365,000, I think, is my top score on Donkey Kong 3. But I like all of them, and I hope they have all of them up there as well, not just the Donkey Kongs, the original one. I hope they have all three variations. But I'm going to go up there and video it and make a video of the event and chat with the competitors. I think that make a great video. Maybe even do it live. I could do a live event from the arcade club. Would be cool.
It would.
Game room picks.
Right, no game room picks this month, kids. Get your game room picks in.
Yeah, what's happening? Where's all the game room picks? Nothing. It can just be pickups. Doesn't just have to be a game room. It can be a pickup. Let us know what you picked up, guys.
Yeah, send them to biscuits@tenpencearcade.com. That's my American voice. It wasn't very good.
Well, I've got some pickups, Shaun.
Yeah, you haven't let the side down, have you? My pickups.
I never do, mate. I never do. Because I'm going for a complete Neo Geo collection. How cool is that?
Yeah.
I picked up Cross Swords, which I haven't even got round to play yet because I've had so much going on. But that's one I've been after for a long time.
That's a decent looking game. That it's like it a crosshair kind of thing?
No, I don't know if it's Crosshair. It's kind of like one of those old school 3D dungeon crawlers, but it's out in the open kind of thing. It's a bit hard to explain. It's got a third-person perspective, a bit like Dungeon Master, but you're outside, I think. Yeah, something a little bit different. I've got Neo Geo Mr. Do. I've been looking forward to playing that one. I haven't played that yet either, but that looks super cool. It's Mr. Do. You can't go wrong with Mr. Do, can you? So that's a cool get. And Ollie, Alpha One, loaned me 4 games here that are a bit unusual. Cross Swords 2, that only got a CD, Neo Geo CD release, and someone's converted it onto an MVS cart, so that's cool. Ironclad, another Neo Geo CD game only, that looks amazing. Still haven't got to play it. It's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. All these have been converted onto MVS carts. Ghost Lop, don't know what that is, and Bang Bang Busters.
I've never heard of them last two.
No, I haven't. I think some of them might have been unreleased games, or yeah. I don't know much about those last two, but I'm interested to see what they are. You can quite easily pick them up. They're not expensive because they're kind of like bootleg games. Someone's just dumped the ROM onto a MVS card, which is still cool. But yeah, just add more games to the collection, which is awesome. Right, shout outs.
Friendly shout outs.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to Bonehead, Steve, for organising the meet and everyone that came. Also want to shout out Tony, DJ Rouge, and his YouTube channel,
Yeah.
DJR Pinball. He does live pinball streams. He's a great guy. He's got so much enthusiasm. Go and subscribe to his channel. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Tony, Electric Adventures YouTube channel. He's just done a little tour of his games room. He's got some fantastic arcade games, and he does console pickups as well. He just picked up a load of MVS games, really cheap. None of them worked. He spent a whole day cleaning them up, trying to get them to work. He paid something ridiculous for it, like £100 for like 6 games or something, and in amongst them all was a game that I've been after, Dogyuun, the original one, which is
Shooter,
it's a really good shooter. He got that. It's like, Tony, man, that's such a good deal. But they were sold as not working, and he got them working. So good luck to him. Brilliant. Yeah. So check out the links in the podcast notes to go and subscribe to those excellent channels.
Yes, I'm going to give a shout out to everyone I met at Play Expo. It was brilliant. It was excellent. Just meeting so many people, the vendors I chatted to because I know them. Yeah, like everyone that I met at Play Expo Blackpool, and it was such a great venue. And so, even though the weather was so bad, we actually didn't leave the Norbreck until, we normally go around Blackpool, me and Tony and Gaz and John Beresford. We normally go around Blackpool and have a few beers around there because I was drinking alcohol on the Friday and I remembered why I don't like it, and I remembered a hangover on the Saturday and I didn't touch it again, and I'm not going to touch it again for months. But I thought I might as well if you're gonna.
What you got to do, Shaun, is drink every day, and then you get used to the hangover. Yeah. So have a drink when you get up, have one in the afternoon, have one in the evening, and then just continue it every day, and then you'll find that the hangovers, you can deal with it quite easily.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, drink every day.
Yeah, nice.
Don't have a hangover.
That's
so you
great.
get over it.
I think I did a lot of the mid-90s doing that, actually.
Do you know what? I've never been to Blackpool. So one event I've still not managed to get to. After all these years, I've never managed to get there. It's the only event I haven't done, and there's always something in the way. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. If you want a bit of like networking, that's a place to go, because Play Expo in Manchester used to be as bigger and on the Event City, but they priced itself out of the game, and then they knocked it down, so you can't really go there now anymore because it's it's something else now. I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Paul Drisky of RGDS fame. He's been doing, this is a bit off topic, but he's been doing a poetry to music albums. So the poetry is like almost like singing kind of, it's AI voices, and he's put them to poetry. And he's done 3 albums. It's called Poetic Harmonies, right? And it's on Spotify. And it's worth having a listen because they're very soothing. And he said one of them is getting a load of downloads, and the biggest one in last month in August was 617,000.
Wow.
Listens, not downloads, and in Spotify streams.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one. So he's making quite a bit of money from these.
I can imagine he is, yeah. Be number 1 in the charts soon, won't he?
Yeah, they're very interesting and very nice to listen to in the car. So I put them on. I haven't got a Spotify account, so I have to put up the adverts. But yeah, nice one. Nice one, Mr. Drisk. Shout out to you, sir.
Shout out to Drisky. I do like Drisky. He's got great podcasts. RGDS podcast, if people don't know. It's a fantastic retro podcast, all about gaming.
Yep, cool.
Listener feedback.
Do you want to read one of these each, mate?
Feedback.
Feeding your back. I'll go first because it's in red. Well, they're all in red. Pingy from UKVAC. He said, from the great Hopper Robo to the janky Tiger Road. Well, better dig out that PCB from the junk pile and start playing. I'm not a fan of it. Feels like it sometimes gets you hit. I should have put this in the scores thing. I think I did really.
I think you put it in the wrong place, Shaun. Yeah.
I'm always putting things in the wrong place. Everywhere. Feels like sometimes you get hit and lose 1 life bar, and sometimes it takes away 15. A bit like Athena, which might be the worst arcade game. I don't know what Athena is. I think it might be a side-scrolling thing.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. We'll get into that, my opinions of Tiger Road, a bit later, but yeah. I mean, Hopper Robo was a bit janky in places as well, I think. There's a couple of little buggy bits in it, but yeah. Matt Neo MK on X. Evening, Shaun and Alex. Hope you're both well. Thought you should know, the podcast got a mention and detailed review on the main Amiga podcast, still running, Amigos. Everything Amiga. One I've listened for years. Yeah, I did check that out. It was lovely to get a mention on that podcast. It's just nice to know and have people comment on our podcast, isn't it? People are listening, because we don't know. We don't have people cheering in the background, do we? We can't hear the crowd. We could put some canned laughter in here, couldn't we? We'd give it a bit more, but that's really crappy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. It's really cool, and I did thank them for that. So thanks for that, Matt.
I put a link in the show notes to that podcast. It's good. Right, Mike James via email. I was on about using Himalayan salt during my fasting episode last month. It's for all you Muppet. Don't use Himalayan salt. It is either bleached or dyed. See, I didn't know that. You want to use Celtic salt, mate. It's pure salt, and it's literally seawater heated up. It looks a bit grey, and you can still have a bit of moisture in it, but it's the only pure salt you can get. It's going to be an Amazon link. You're welcome, is put.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I don't buy the Himalayan salt myself, but Ian Cullen, have you tried these from M&S? They're extra cream custard creams made with real custard powder. Have you tried them, Shaun?
I have. Right.
And what do you think?
Mixed opinions on it, because you get your big dollop of custard cream in the middle, but they haven't gone to the edges of the biscuit. So it's like they don't on the normal custard creams, but if they went right to the edge of the biscuit with the dollop, it'd be better.
Yeah. But Mr. Holly, to the uneducated palate, do they taste like burnt tyre?
Yes, they do, yeah.
Do they? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I'll grab some of those then. No. John Schuler. I know this is late, but I already wrote it, so I thought I'd send it anyway. He's talking about Hopper Robo. This was a new one for me. Single screen platformer are my favourite genre of arcade game, and I'm always thrilled to add another game to the stable. I enjoyed the unorthodox platforming mechanics, being able to shimmy under the pipes and avoid the enemies. And I especially liked the Robo's ability to jump on the heads of enemies. Being able to have some kind of offensive attack in these types of games keeps them from being frustrating. That said, I was unable to complete the second level. 19,740 was my best score on Hopper Robo. And John says, "Hey guys, we gave you a shout on the podcast a few days ago." Oh, so that's the guy from... Cool. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Shaun. John, it was a great game. Keep playing. It is doable. It is a memory game, and I think once you've looped it, you'll probably leave it alone then, because it does get very hard.
Did we talk about the tunnels that are in the game?
Yeah, we did. We don't use them. I never used them in the game.
But was that before Super Mario Brothers, using tunnels?
What year is it?
1983.
It's probably about the same time. I think Mario Brothers was about the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, could have been.
But you didn't really use them in Hopper Robo. I didn't anyway.
No, I didn't. Another one, Niall, Dr. Goggles. Oh, bugger. I forgot about the Hopper Robo deadline. I only managed a handful of games, getting the hang of level 1. Thanks to Brian Haribo. Otherwise, I've been plumb last again. Once again, I make a mental promise to play a next show's game. P.S. Oh, October the 11th is the RGDS meetup at Arcade Club. I've seen the pictures. They're all on the balcony outside Arcade Club.
Good turnout, I say.
On the stairs, yeah. We never do anything like that, do we? We never organise anything like that.
Well, we're doing UKVAC meet, aren't we? That's our big thing. Don't forget that, Shaun.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, no, it's good that they meet up. I would have come, but I had so much on at that point, so I couldn't make it.
Yay.
Okay, Tetling. Sounds like somebody's fitted a dodgy battery to your watch there. And I was talking about my watch last time. I sent it off to Lee, actually, and he fixes watches. I once did a 48-hour fast when I had my gastroenteritis. Man, that piece of plain brown toast after was the best piece of toast in my life. I'm still hoping to make the Time Warp Arcade meet. But I know he's going to crash. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that. I just need to see the speakers announced at the crash event because he's a huge fan of Julian Gollop and he's hoping that he's going to be there. I doubt if he will be, but oh my God, I wish I could go to that actually if Julian Gollop's there because I'm a huge fan of him as well. But yeah, great podcast, fellas. Cheers, Lee.
Yeah, Kevin McCartney, about 55 minutes in, John, from the first 60 episodes of This Week in Retro with Neil.
Don't know that. What's that?
I think that's feedback off your channel, I think.
Oh, okay. Simon Perry, I agree with the guys who sound like Wallace and... Let me read that again. I agree with the guy who sounds like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. The mechanic for jumping off springs is f***ed. That's you.
Yeah.
Do you sound like Wallace and Gromit? Have you had that before?
I don't know. Oh, Wallace, get your hands off me head. Sorry. Matt Neil MK! Sorry. Evening, Shaun. Biscuit update. Oh, I could put all this in the biscuit review, but biscuit review is full up, I'm afraid, this month. Don't think you have mentioned these, but if they were made for you. Sainsbury's have introduced custard cream twists. It's a sticky toffee flavour and a lemon meringue flavour. They are pretty good, but also bourbon twists. I forgot to get these, you know. For these, you have an orange flavour middle, not bad, but the knockout is a Neapolitan ice cream flavour bourbons. Top drawer. The latter are apparently limited edition, so get in there.
Yeah, but to the uneducated palate, do they taste like burnt tyre? Matt also said, forgot to mention in the other news, I bought one of these EVERCADE Neo Geo Pockets too. Great devices, however, if you don't want to collect every arcade cartridge, consider the Ever SD, which now supports the Neo Geo Pocket. It supports the Retro Arc, so should be good for arcade and Neo Geo emulation. Worth a mention.
I checked that out. It only works on the original EVERCADE, which I've got, and then them little Neo Geo Pockets. So it doesn't work on anything else at the minute. Right, let's get to. We've already talked about biscuits, but this is a double whammy biscuit review. Biscuit review. Biscuit review. I don't know about you. Biscuit review. Tested at Boneheads Meet. I tested them out. I think with DJ Rouge and Dave O. Dave O suffers with stomach issues, but said these were okay. They are Galaxy cookies, chocolate chunk. Yeah, like a simple kind of cookie biscuit with chocolate biscuits in. Even chocolate pieces. They're nice. I like them. This is the one that you said looked like burned tyres. If you see the picture, that's the one. This is Fox's Fabulous Indulgent Centre Cookies. Triple chocolate. They do look like burnt tyres then.
Yeah, but Shaun, to the uneducated palate, do they taste like burnt tyre?
Possibly.
Musical memories.
Musical memories from November 1987. which was the month that this month's game was released. Wow, you've got some real musical memories there, Shaun, haven't you? Tell us all about it, son.
I thought it was December. At Fairy Tale of New York, the Pogues. It was everywhere. It was absolutely everywhere.
It still is everywhere. Everywhere, every year at Christmas.
I know. but that was the original release of it. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance.
I hated that tune. Hate it.
Got that one from Mars, MARS. It's a collaboration with a few people. This Brutal House or Nitro Deluxe. There were 2 releases of the same 12-inch. That's it.
Never heard of it.
Perfect.
Never heard of it.
Perfect. That was when house music was kicking off, getting into its stride. And I think those 2 maybe were UK house music releases, which was unusual at the time to get you. Well, it was getting less and less unusual to get UK house music 12 inches because they're all imported from America. But yeah,
right.
I think they're both UK.
Have you still got any of that? Or can you? Is it available on iPlayer or whatever?
Oh yeah, that's where I've listened to
Is
them.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On
cool.
YouTube Music, yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't go and collect vinyl. You don't collect vinyl, Shaun, do you?
No, I gave it all away. I sold it all to some DJ guy years ago, so hopefully he made use of it.
Well, I was starting to get into Sisters of Mercy, Floodlands. That's a great album. Fond Memories, I wasn't so much into it at the time, but I remember my dad played it a lot. The Cream of Eric Clapton, which was like the best of Eric Clapton. He played that all the time in his van, and I remember working with my dad quite a lot at that time. And we used to travel up and down the country in his transit, doing a lot of work for Woolworths, Gateways, Summerfields, because he was doing a lot of welding. He used to put a pipe fitter welder and used to do a lot of security bars as well. And he always had that cassette in the van, The Cream of Eric Clapton. So it brings a lot of nostalgia back. U2 Joshua Tree was huge. I mean, that's the album of the year, isn't it? What a fantastic album. Still listen to that this day. Sounds great. One of their best albums. But let's have a look at the top 10 from November 1987. And coming in at number 10, we had the Proclaimers, Letter from America. Do you remember that one, Shaun?
Yeah.
Up to number 9, Here We Go Again, is Whitesnake. That spent 11 weeks in the top 40. Incredible, big song that was. Big hair band of the 80s. Alexander O'Neill, Criticise, wasn't really into him. My Baby Just Cares For Me, Nina Simone. I mean, that's an old tune. You had a lot of that in the 80s, didn't you? A lot of old kind of 50s singers coming back.
With beats behind them.
Yeah, beats behind them, remixes and stuff. I've had the time of my life, Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes. Don't know that one. Well, I probably would do if I heard it.
I had the time of my life. I've never felt this way before. Is it Dirty Dancing now?
That's it, yeah. Well, oh my God, that's going to bring loads of memories back. Whitney Houston, up at number 5 with So Emotional. Number 4, we've got the Communards, Never Can Say Goodbye. Did you like that?
Yeah, it's alright.
Rick Astley, Whenever You Need Somebody. Peaked at number 3. Number 2, Got My Mind Set On You, is George Harrison. And at number 1, can you have a guess what was number 1 of November 1987? Huge single, this one.
Pogues, was it?
No, it was Toaplan with China in Your Hand. That was a big tune, wasn't it?
Did she drop the China in it? China on the floor, that's the sequel.
She had
China
a big
on
gob,
the
didn't
floor.
she? She had a big hair and big gob, but she was great. That's a great tune. I did like China in Your Hand. Yeah, I know exactly where I was at that time then, because I'd left home. I was left home at 16, and I was staying with my friend, and he was into music, and I was kind of his roadie, living in his house, and actually working opposite his house in Isleworth. We were building some bungalows, and I often pass there. When I'm ever in London, I always pass there because they put a plaque up when we built the bungalows. It says, built by Goslin Bricklayers, built by Goslin YTS Bricklayers, 1987. The plaque's still up there.
Yeah.
I've got fond memories of building those bungalows. They were kind of like the first houses we built as apprentice. We had a good crack on that job. Really good laugh. So yeah, it's the music that brings back all the memories. I remember exactly where I was when that single "China in Your Hands" was released, and that's what's great about music. It is a time machine.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That time of your life where Patrick Swayze lifted the girl up. Did you remember that? Did you ever do that? Lift someone up off the floor, like, and spin them around and then drop them in the beer?
Yeah, I'd like to do that to you actually. Throw you out the window.
Oh, yeah, I'm quite lively. You can try it, yeah, mate. Yeah, you won't get near me with my craft moves. I'd have a knife hand in your throat before you could say ow.
I've got a pea shooter, mate. I've got a pea shooter and a spud gun.
Oh, that'll do me. Yeah.
You're no match.
No defence against that.
No. Which brings us on to this month's featured game review, Tiger Road.
Feature game review.
What a game. Released on the 5th of November 1987, Capcom's Tiger Road puts you in the garb of a warrior monk, Li Wong, on a mission to rescue the kidnapped children from the evil emperor Ragukan. Ragukan? Each of the game's 5 levels takes place in a fortress helmed by the named boss, with design and architecture modelled after the Chinese fantasy.
Lee's main weapon is an axe, and I've seen the walkthrough that I was trying to follow, and the guy just uses the axe all the way through, and then at the end it transfers into this like tiger kind of effect.
I didn't like the axe. I dumped the axe for the ball and chain because it's got a longer reach.
Yeah, spear, shorter range, but it's quicker. Spiked ball, that's what you were on about. And grabbing the power icon. Seen in other Capcom games. Power-ups are obtained by breaking golden statues, which reveal other items and can kill all the enemies on the screen, stop time, or increase your laugh meter. Yeah.
Capcom was at the forefront of arcade action platformers with games like Ghosts and Goblins, one of my favourites. Released in the arcades 2 years prior in 1985. Like that game, Tiger Road was directed by Takayuru Fujiwara. How good was that? And shows a marked evolution of the type of arcade games being made around this time. Like Trojan. I haven't played much of Trojan. Have you played that, Trojan?
Not much.
Released the prior year, many areas are long stretches where enemies appear from both sides of the screen, similar to IRM's Kung Fu Master. While those monks were easily disposed of, the foes in Tiger Road are much smarter, often keeping just out of weapon range or leaping in for an aerial attack.
They are buggers. But Tiger Road is also aware of these long stretches of enemy onslaughts, and they can become repetitive. So it mixes them up with many more challenges. The vertical levels, going up a tower. There is a technique to get to the top of that easy. Or either by running up and down the stairs, you can do that as well. Incredible jumping powers, you can jump. I like to change, if the jump's that big, I'd like to change direction mid-air. I would love to do that.
Do you know if you can hold the jump button down, he will jump higher?
Yeah, and you can do little jumps as well, can't you?
Yeah. I didn't like the way he came down the stairs though. He looked a bit janky.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Running down the stairs.
Lee dons a floating cap to fly at them vertical levels, dodging obstacles like spiked vines and enormous snakes while fighting other enemies.
Yeah, along with this, the levels constantly throw unique challenges at the player. In the first stage, you come across a collapsing bridge where you need to quickly jump on the falling platforms to prevent being skewered on the spikes below. There's a room filled with bones and skulls that can suck Lee into their mouths. That was a nightmare level, causing instant death. And another where you need to quickly bash a crystal to open a door before the spike ceiling crushes you. There's a real sense of presence in these levels that you're progressing through the tower filled with tricks, traps and other challenges. You can even accidentally find yourself tossed back to previous parts of the stage if you're not careful.
Yeah. Between stages are training missions. These are quite, not easy, but you can do them, where you need to complete some task, finish an obstacle of course, fend off bad guys or snuff out a candle using your weapon to receive an upgrade. These trials aren't all that difficult, but they are unforgiving, as a single screw-up will cause you to fail the whole thing, and there's no way to try again. Some upgrades include expanded health, but the most important is learning the Tiger Kidoo, the Tiger Way move, which is a powerful projectile weapon used in your health when it's at maximum. Yes, that's the tiger head thing that I was on about, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to want to complete many of the training missions as possible, because Tiger Road is quite difficult given the regular onslaught of enemies and traps that can kill you quickly. Some enemies also take multiple hits to kill, and you can quickly become overwhelmed if you don't proceed carefully. But it also a little more forgiving than Ghosts and Goblins or Black Tiger. I don't know about that. It's debatable. Largely, it says here, because you have a life meter and checkpoints are regularly placed.
Each stage has a mid-boss and a regular boss, each preceded with dialogue that probably sounded cool in Japanese but was goofily translated into English. Yeah, these little pop-up boxes. If the arcade board difficulty was set to easy, some of these can be beaten just by mashing the buttons. I don't think, did we play on easy? I can't remember the settings. But the large health bars on the higher levels require quite a bit more strategy. Some of the standouts include an enormous walking golden statue. I've played through it all like on Endless Lives and I still couldn't beat that. Amusingly, one of these is translated as broth, but given that they're two sword wielders, it was probably meant to mean bros, as in brothers. Oh yeah, could be.
Yeah. I think the visuals are richly detailed, particularly the backgrounds, which give every room a sense of both presence and purpose. As far as the heroes go, though, Lee Wong is a bit generic. Yeah, he's a bit janky walking down the stairs. It lacks unique design of some of other Capcom's heroes. There's a reason he's never really popped up in any crossover games. However, the FM soundtrack is reminiscent of other pre-CPS games composed by Kiyo Kawamoto and Haramuyumi Fujita. The opening level theme has a sense of heroic dignity, but it's the later level themes that are the standouts, with upbeat tracks that don't necessarily fit the game's Asian vibe but are sure bangers. The Japanese arcade board uses a Z80 and an MSM5205 chips to allow the digitalized samples, mostly used for the Japanese exclamations as well as yells when attacking or taking damage. The overseas boards removes these chips, so the voices are all gone. That's a real shame, isn't it? But the overseas board lets you pick which stage you'd like to start at, which is absolutely pointless, I think, unless you just want to see other parts of the game, but I don't see the point of that.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't we play the Japanese ROM, Shaun? We should have played the Japanese ROM.
Yeah, it might have been difficult to...
Maybe
find, but the sound, I think the sound of the axe or the sound of the weapon was far too loud. It's louder than the music.
Right.
Did you find that?
No, not really. I thought it was all right. I thought the sound, music, graphics were what made this game stand out, really, more than the gameplay. Even though I don't think it's a terrible game, it's a frustrating game, but I think for its time, I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah, there was like if you look at 85, you look at Ghosts and Goblins, then you look at this, and you look at Ghouls and Ghosts, and what's the other one that came out the same year? A very cool Capcom game, but they came out in 87. And the leap from graphics from Ghosts and Goblins, which is very pixelated, to these fluid, flowing graphics, I thought is only 2 years in Capcom history. It's good, that.
Yeah.
Arcade emulations can be found on Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2 for PlayStation 2 and Xbox, but it is missing from the PSP releases, as well as Capcom Arcade Stadium 2 for PS4, Xbox One, Switch and Windows, so you can get it quite a few places, really.
Anywhere. Yeah. So your opinion on the gameplay, Shaun, what did you think?
Like you, I thought it was tough, and it is a memory game, kind of. I know I think the people coming left and right are not, you can't remember them because they're so hectic, but I think the baddies you can.
Certain parts of it, like the beginning part, definitely, but then, the vertical scrolling upwards, that's just random, I think. I think it's just so chaotic, that level. And also the boulders, that's the most annoying stage, where you can never get through that stage without getting hit by those boulders. Because, I don't know, you're bumping your head on the ceiling, you're getting your jumps always wrong. It's just impossible to get through that without getting hit and some damage. That's the frustrating part of this game,
Yeah, even the guy that did the one credit clear, he was getting hit there, and he just managed to squeeze through with 3 or 4 hits.
Yeah.
Did you see him hanging around in certain levels where he knew there was a power up, like a little blue vase? He knew there was one coming before we went to meet the boss, so he just kept killing the baddies left, right, and eventually a blue one turned up. So he had enough energy to beat the boss.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think about the game. The more you play it, there is a lot more to it. It's like Ghosts and Goblins in a way, so I don't think it is a bad game. I think you can get further, and obviously that guy did. It's doable. Just got to spend the time into it, The graphics, as I said, extremely detailed, especially the backgrounds. I think the graphics for its time look amazing. The sound, good, nothing amazing, but it does the job, as well as the music. Yeah, I thought overall it looks and sounds pretty damn cool.
Yeah, me too.
It's just a frustrate. I think it's probably more frustrating than Ghosts and Goblins, really. And I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know what it is.
It's when you get knocked backwards, I think.
Yeah.
And then you come like a pinball, you keep getting knocked left and right and stuff.
Like the skull, the skull. Did you get to the skulls bit?
Not in normal play, but I played it through just, endless lives where they suck you in. Yeah, I mean, that's just totally random. Sometimes you can just, by luck, get through it without getting hit at all. On other occasions, you just can't do it. It's just, you just lose all your lives, everything on that part of the game. And that's where it gets frustrating, because you can't find any rhyme or reason to what went wrong. What am I doing wrong here? It's not like Ghosts and Goblins where it's a memory game. Right, I did it that way, let's do it that way again, and you can get through it. But this is just so random sometimes, and you just get sucked in, and it's just frustrating. But I mean, I did manage to get to the second boss, but I never defeated her. Too hard. But I did fail on the bonus level. I never got the bonus level. That's why I think my score's a little bit further down with some of the scores that we're about to read out here. They're all sort of similar at points, but if you've got that bonus stage, you've got that little bit more, which brings us on to the scores.
High score countdown.
Yay! Scores on the doors. That is from an old UK. Price is Right, is it? Or what is it? Price? No. What is it?
Scores and was the devices right? Of course it's not. It's the generation game.
That's it. Generation
How can you
game.
get that wrong, Shaun? It's the
I don't know.
Brucey Foresight.
I've got no
Good
long-term
game, good
memory.
game. Good game, good game.
No long-term memory. Everyone knows that. In 28th place is John Schuler, Batov car, who we were talking about recently. 3,350. Didn't get on with this one. It's like Rastan in Asia, but with really dodgy jumpings. I hate Rastan. It gives me wind. Me.
Well, blimey, you're right down scraping the barrel, aren't you?
It's doing me head in.
A measly 4,400. No comment.
No.
Pathetic.
J. Ping Barber. 6,500. Tiger Road. Not for me. I prefer Tiger Loaf. Ooh, Tiger Bread.
25th, Mark, What No Gravy, 7,100.
24th, Basil the Sane, 9,250. Didn't make the high score table on this one. They gave it a good few goes. Couldn't manage to get past the guy that runs around the walls. Yeah. Very nice visuals and sound with typical mega tough Capcom gameplay.
23, Retro Rex, Rich Young, 10,500. He says, "Hello, Shaun and Alex. I'm not a fan of the side-scrolling fighters, the exception being Ghosts and Goblins. And though there are similarities in gameplay, I simply could not make friends with Tiger Road. Love the graphics, enjoyed the weapons, but I found it immensely difficult to do anything of note. Those rolling rocks were particularly annoying, yeah. Not one for me this week. On a plus note, I finally bought an original Game Boy to complete my childhood recollection. It came with Tetris, a few other games like DuckTales, Jurassic Park, all for 60 quid. That's my childhood collection complete. C64, SNES, PS1, N64 and finally Game Boy. I got a PS2 age 17. I'm not counting that as part of my childhood collection, should I? No. Just feels a bit too recent. I only got shut of it in 2007. Keep up the good work, Retro Rex. Cheers for that, mate.
I don't know. It is kind of retro now, PS2, isn't it? Was it released in 1990?
Retro. It's not retro. It's not the golden era, is it?
Dr. Goggles Nile, 11,150. Tiger Road is the sort of game I don't get on with, but gave it a go. It reminded me of Strider. Not surprising, it's the same game developer and same genre. I didn't get past the first boss, so I got him down to a slither of one life. The annoying rolling boulders just before him frustrated me too. That's my score for that one.
Yeah, I get it, mate. It was frustrating. Got to persevere though, for the sake of the podcast, guys. Come on, where's your guts? Got to dig deep for these games. Come on. At 21, we have One Punch Ron, 11,560. No comment. Bad.
20th, Kevin McCartney, 12,540. I gave Tiger over a quick go and it didn't grab me. Funny which games do and which don't. Be well. He put be well, wise warrior. He didn't say
19th, James Wise Mids, 12,580.
18th, Zestora, 13,130.
17th, Old Man Steve with 13,240.
16th, Vader GB with 13,400.
15th, Ponder, 14,010.
14th, JOM with 15,000.
13th, Mr. Messi, 16,550.
He does have a comment. He does have a funny comment on there. I've not put it in, sorry. I'll get the next one. 12th, Stacey King, 16,600. I bought the Capcom second stadium for Switch so I could get some practice on it before I switched to MAME. Got to the falling platforms bit, but the clunky jumping mechanics killed my enjoyment because I was improving. When he switched to MAME, he got 16,600.
Mate Jock, 1 point with 17,340.
Brian Haribo, 19,210. Got to the level after the first boss and then just point pressed this level and die and repeat. Improved my score by a few K. Didn't think of that.
Ninth, Aid Skyway, 73, 2 points with 30,880. As mentioned in the pod, watch Tony's video and it definitely helped. There you go, Tony.
8th place, Buttons, 32,000 with 3 points, sorry, 32,700.
And me in 7th place with 4 points, 33,350. I'm a bit gutted actually about that because Sal Bug has just beaten me by 100 points, and I reckon it was probably, well, I could have been anything actually, one more extra boss, I don't know, but yeah, gutted about that.
Sal's put, 33,430. Love the iconic Capcom graphics and sounds, but the gameplay is just way too hard. I would have given up after 50 cents back in the day.
5th place, Mr. Berserker with 6 points, 34,940. He says, might be good time to wave the white flag on this one and get back to MGL 65, which is a high score competition run by AussieArcade.com.
Yeah, he's in that. He does a lot in that.
Oh, what? Is he just going to desert us and go over there? Great.
He does them both at once. 4th, Pingy, 7 points with 38,500 from the Great Hopper Robo to the janky Tiger Road. Yeah, I think, I've read that bit before about the Athena bit there. But well played, Pingy.
Yeah, in 3rd place, Rygar with 8 points, 39,550. Love the Capcom aesthetics, especially the sprite shading. Not sure about the game, feels a bit on railsy. The round with the floating dragons is a killer. Still to reach the 3rd boss, but getting there. Wow, that's perseverance for you.
I could do that floating dragons bit. You just stay like right at the top of the screen, don't you? And down a bit, and then to the right, and just keep like hitting your axe, and you get to the top. First, who's this?
No, second. You ain't done second yet.
Oh, damn. Second, Mitsuyama, Stephen Bell, 9 points, 46,780. My score is that. It's not a great game, but I managed to stick with it and get a fairly decent score. I'm submitting it a day early this month. I'm about to head off to play Blackpool. I think I met him. I met loads of people.
Cool. Number 1 is Mr. Tony Riccardi with 48,790. It's a good game, but I just wish the controls weren't so clunky. It's the controls that let down it, otherwise it would be a really solid game. Still good fun though. We'll be interested to see how other people get on. Well, there you go, Tony.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised he's at number 1. He's a great Ghosts and Goblins player, and it is very similar to that. But, you know, he's got guts. He's in there, guys, you know. He's got dedication, and that's what you need. Yeah.
What says that? I think it's Shaolin's Road. Comes up guts. And
Yeah, that's
guts.
it. That's what we need. Guts.
Overall,
player.
Overall league standings. This is. You can see all of these on the website, by the way.
Have I dropped down? I was 5th last month, I'm sure was. I've dropped down to 9th. Is that correct? You sure you got the points right there, Shaun?
Yeah, 25.
Are you using a Casio calculator?
Oh no, I've gone to Excel spreadsheets.
Oh, that's why.
Overall standings.
Just put me up a bit. No one will know. Just put me up there.
Yeah, I just had 10 points on every.
Yeah, put down Tony Riccardi one. Look, he's jumped above me. Just knock him down one.
Yeah, he got 24. Let's put him down, yeah. Right, first position, Mr. Berserker. There's only 2 games to go now this year, this league. 82 points. Second is Rygar with 79. Third is Aid Skyway with 56. 4 is Stephen Bell. Mitsuyama is doing well this year, 45. Salbug is doing well, 37 points in 5th. Beanie, 6th place, 36. Pingy with 28 points, 7th place.
Yeah.
Tony Riccardi's only played 4 games out of the 10 and he's already got 27 points. Alex, yourself, so you're doing well. Really?
Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I think if we've only got 2 games left, I've got to pick. Can I pick the next 2 games? So if I pick Sheriff and Sky Skipper, no one else has got them, so that would make me number 1 for those 2 games, and that would bump me up to, well, I had 20s, 35, 45, so I'll be up in 4th or 3rd place. Yeah,
do that.
That's all we need to do. Cool.
Am I going down or up? I can't remember now. He's Jimmy, number 10, in 10th place with 21 points. Mr. Messi, 1 point drawn. Dr. Goggles, me in 13th place. Oh, it's bad this year. It's bad. It's proof that I am not playing them as much as I used to. Then John, Old Man Steve, Brian Harbo, Ponder, Adam Flint. All these are on the website. So go on to 10pencearcade.com/p/high scores. And they're all on there, and it goes right down to 57, I think. 57. I think they're all on here, actually. Yeah.
Quite a lot that have played.
57 unique players this year. Thank you very much. Right, mate. How many 10p's would you put in this bad boy?
Right. Well, back in the day, I think I would have been quite impressed with this game, even though it would have been quite tough. So yeah, I'm thinking. I think I probably would have put quite a lot in it, probably about 10p's. But playing it now for the podcast, I'm going to drop it down to 6, just for its frustration.
Yeah.
Which is, it's just a slight above average game. It's not a terrible game, definitely worth playing. But it's not brilliant. There is better out there. Yeah, I think 6 is a reasonable 10p amount.
Yeah, I put 3. Too hard. Can't jump down from a platform, which is one of my bugbears, like Tony said on your video. You just can't. Why not jump down? You can do it on every game. You can jump down. Yeah, it's. You've got to get through the gap, and getting through the gap, they're waiting for you, aren't they?
Yeah, and the jumping's a bit floaty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Next show's game.
Yeah, so next show's game. Apparently, I've picked 2 in a row because we mixed it up.
Yeah, so I get the next 2.
I picked Tiger Road. I thought we'd agreed on Tiger Road, and I listened to the podcast back, and you just mentioned it, and I thought, right. Let's do Tiger Road.
I told you I was right.
So you can pick the next 2 games. I'll pick this one because we need to shoot them up before the end of the year.
Yeah, I've already got one in mind, Sheriff. Yeah, no one can play that except me. Well, actually, no, I can't even play that now. I haven't got an arcade. I sold it. Oh, my God.
Have we not played
What am I going to do?
We haven't played it, have we?
Oh, I'll think of something. Don't you worry.
We've definitely played Sky Skipper, I know that. Next, there's a list on the podcast website, which is every game we've ever played from 1 to 217. So you can just search that list. You can on a browser. I don't know if you can search it on mobile, but yeah, every single game from you and Vic right up to us 2 in number 1 to 218 as this is. So
it's a great way if you haven't played a game and you want to know what it's like, just go back and listen to the old podcast.
Yeah, and just see if we've
we thought of it and what other people think of it, because obviously people write in with their opinions. So next show's game, what is it, Shaun?
It is Dogyuun, Toaplan 1992.
Strange name, Dogyuun.
Yeah, it's an exclamation in Japanese. I have to research it. This is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up with Toaplan in the prime of graphics and sound. But is it the prime of their gameplay? We don't know.
Bullet hell, isn't it? You've chosen a bullet hell.
No, it's not a bullet hell. Bullet hell wasn't invented in 1996.
Okay.
Bullet hell is small hitbox, chaining bullets, chaining enemies. Yeah, it's all like slow bullets. They're called bullet curtains, danmaku. So that there isn't any of that.
Get you with the terminology.
Yeah. So it's not a bullet hell, because people say it's a bullet hell, but it's not. It's just a tough shooter.
Okay.
But good news.
Did it come out before Outzone?
Yes, yes. Outzone was
Oh, okay.
87,
Is
88.
that's styly graphicsy? Would you say?
No.
No. Okay, I'll check it out. I've never played it before.
It's really good graphics. This is all auto fire, so you can use auto fire on all of it. But I wouldn't recommend using it on the first blue bullet 'cause it's not quick enough.
I don't have auto fire. That's for cheats like you, Shaun. Don't have it. They never used auto fire in my life.
If you just press a button, it's actually built in.
Oh, it holds it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
built in auto fire. But some of them are not quick enough, so you've got to bat at the button anyway, especially them first blue bullets. So it's Dogyuun, Doguun, so it's Dog Yuun. Difficulty normal, lives 3, bonus life. You only get 1 bonus life, which is 200,000. So people are not going to be able to like rinse this forever. You're going to get people who will get maybe 200, 300,000. So that's good for the scores. That.
Mm-hmm.
We have done a lot of Toaplan games in the past. Like Twin Cobra was the last one we did though in 2019, and that was licensed to Taito, so it didn't even have the Toaplan branding on it for a while.
Mm.
We've done Truxton 2, we've done Snow Brothers, we've done Outzone.
Done Fixate?
No, not done Fixate. No.
Oh, I like Fixate.
So that's it, kids. Right, because this has been a bit of a delayed one. Submit your scores on Saturday, November the 15th. Saturday, November the 15th, 5 p.m. UK time. You can do it on all the normal things. Twitter, hashtag 10p score, SIDEKICK app. Make sure you get in the 10 pence club section so I see it. Email biscuits@10pencearcade.com. Facebook on the 10 pence arcade podcast post. UKVAC if you're in the forum on the podcast feed. No submissions from consoles or computer compilations, please, as they may be different. They may be changed. The code may be changed to fit on a certain system. The exception is to this rule is EVERCADE and the Arcade Archive selection, as they use legit arcade ROMs. No continues allowed, obviously, and also please send us your game room picks and pickups. We didn't get any this week. Got loads of emails and loads of scores, but yeah, send us your picks and your pickups.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, we've got a month now until our big meetup at the Time Warp Arcade. It's on the 15th of November, which is in Bridgewater. Tickets are £15, which gets you free play on all machines and consoles, and includes a buffet of pizza and chips at 8 p.m. There are local premier inns. The link to the meet, where would we find that, Shaun?
I'll put it in the show notes, yeah.
Put it in the show notes. You can either pay on the day, or it would be better if you sent a PayPal payment to Stuart so you can get an idea of numbers. But make sure you come, guys. It's going to be such a great event. It's only a month away now, so make sure you get your ticket. Do it now while you remember. And that's it, really, guys, for this month's podcast. Thoroughly enjoyed that, Shaun.
Yeah, it's awesome, mate.
We've got all the links to everything in the show notes. Going to go off and play this game now. Thanks, guys, for listening. Thanks for all your comments. And yeah, hopefully, when is the next one out then? Is that before the UKVAC meet?
It's actually on that day, isn't it? 15th of November.
Is the deadline?
Yeah. So
yeah.
It's that deadline, so we can do a bit of live sort of streaming maybe or something when
we could. I will definitely do a video while I'm there, and maybe we'll do a bit for the podcast. So yeah, next time you hear us on the podcast, it would be after the UKVAC meet. So this is a big up, guys. Get your tickets. I want to see you there, meet you all.
Yeah.
Is that all you've got to say? Yeah. You're coming, Shaun, aren't you? What
he said, definitely, yeah. I've picked my hotel. I've picked the wrong Mercure hotel. I've picked it in Ipswich. So it's going to be a bit of a trek.
What?
Instead of being Bridgewater, I've picked Ipswich.
You've got your unicycle. You keep going on about you don't use that unicycle. Get on your unicycle and get down there, mate.
Down the M6 or the A5 or whatever it is.
That's it, mate. In the snow on your unicycle with your biscuits hanging down.
Yeah, get the hotels. A couple of them are really close and with decent prices. I think still. I don't know.
Yeah.
If the rooms have gone. Yeah, but it's definitely worth it. Get yourself down there, kids. We'll see you there in a month.
Yeah, look forward to it. Cheers, guys. Take care.
Cheers. See you later. Bye bye.